Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, today we're going to use models to solve multi-part and multi-step word problems involving the four operations of decimals. All right, so let's start with the first problem. Jamie stacked seven similar mathematics textbooks. The height of the stack was 5.95 centimeters. So there are two questions. What was the thickness of each textbook? And letter B, what was the height of a stack of nine such textbooks? Okay, so let's analyze this problem. So it says stack seven similar textbook and the height of this stack is 5.95. So we're going to get the height of each textbook to solve letter A. Okay, so let's say that this one is the textbook. Okay, so it says seven, so we have one, two, I'm sorry, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, and the height of this seven similar textbook was 5.95 centimeters. 5.95 centimeters. Okay, now after drawing the model, so what are we going to do here? So we know that these seven similar textbooks, the height is 5.95. So how do we find each one of them? Okay, this one. How do we find each one of them? Okay, so we know we have the total, and then we have the number of groups. Then to find the number of each group, we need to divide this by the total number of textbooks that we have. Okay, so our first number sentence, so the answer for letter A would be 5.95. Insert symbol. So we need to divide this by 7. Okay, when we divide this by 7, the answer is 0.85 centimeters. Okay, so I just need to, I'm sorry, make this a bit bigger and change it. Right, that's for letter A. How about letter B? Okay, for letter B, what was the height of a stack of 9 such textbooks? So we know that each textbook has a height of 0.85. That's for each textbook. Now, if there are 9 textbooks, how do we solve it? Okay, so so uh, all we have to do is to multiply it by 9. Okay, so 0.85, sorry, 85 times 9. It will give us an answer of 7.65 centimeters. So this is the height of 9 such textbooks. Okay, so what if you are not allowed to use calculator? You need to do long division, like say 5.95 divided by 7, so we can work it out. So here, 5.95 divided by, okay, so divided by 7. Okay, so it's easier for us to divide numbers if you know the multiples of like 2, 4, 6, 8, and all the numbers, okay? It's easy, okay? So, when you divide it, you have to divide the digit one by one. Okay, in this case, we'll divide 5 by 7. So 5 divided by 7 is 0. So that is 0 on top, 0. Okay, then subtract. So 5 minus 0 is 5. Then you have the decimal here. Put the decimal on top. Okay, then bring down 9. So 59 divided by 7 is, okay, so again, if you know the multiples, it's easier. Okay, so I will write here for your guide. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and 56, 63, 70. Okay, so we're going to divide 59 by 7, and we cannot use more than 59. Instead, we can use less than 59, which is 40. Is it 49? Oh, 56. We have 56 here. Okay, so you just have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay, so 59 divided by 7 is 8. We put that 8 on top of the digit that we use, which is 9. So 8 times 7 is 50, 56. Then subtract the two numbers. 59 minus 56, or 9 minus 6 is 3. Then we still have a digit 5 left, so use 5. So 35 divided by 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 5. 5. So 0.85. So our answer is correct. So when you answer like two different questions, when you do the working, please label it, oh, this is my solution for letter A. The same thing here in the number sentence. A, this is my number sentence. Okay? How about letter B? So for letter B, so I just copied this from, okay, here. And just delete the numbers. Okay, so we're dividing, multiplying, sorry, letter B is multiplication. So we have 0.85 times 9. So 0.85, 0.85, where's the decimal? 5 times 9. Okay, so multiply each digit one by one. So 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, 45, right? But we have a rule that we can't put two digits in one decimal place. So we have to regroup 45. Okay, 45 what? Hundreds. So we'll put 4, the digit 4, in the tens place and leave the 5 in the hundreds place. Okay, so here 5 and this is 4. So 9 times 8 is 72, plus 4 is 76. 76. Again, you can't put two digits in one decimal place. So 76, 6 here, and 7 on top of the ones place. So 9 times 0 is 0, plus 7 is 7. Then you have the decimal here, put the decimal here. Okay, so the answer is 7.65 centimeters. Next, let's move on to problem number 2. Okay, Sophie bought 5 bangles at $4.75 each. She gave the cashier $30. How much change did she receive? Okay, so how do we draw models here? So we have 5 bangles at $4.75 each. So let's say that this one is the bangle. So there are 5. So we just copy this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and it says each mango is $4.75. So $4.75. I think I need to make the model bigger. So 1, 2, sorry, copy, paste, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and each mango cost $4.75. Okay, that's better. Okay, she gave the cashier $30. How much change did she receive? So, unlike in the question number 1, there are 2 questions here. 1, 2. While in number 2, this one is a 2-step word problem. Okay, so the first step is to find the cost of the 5 bangles. And then later on, we are going to subtract the answer here from $30 because she gave $30 to the cashier. So how much change? So we're getting the left over. Okay, so for the next one, let's find the cost of this. And let's put this. So please be patient because some of us, we are required to draw the model correctly. Okay, but some of you are not visuals. So $4.75 multiplied by 5. Okay, where is it? Okay, so 5 times 5 is 25. Regroup. So 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 is 37. Regroup. Put 3, put the decimal there. And then 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23. 23. So the cost of the 5 bangles is $23.75. So that's our first step. Okay. I think I need to add another another line here. Okay. So for our first step, so we have to write $4.75 multiplied by 5 will get $23.75. So this is the cost of the 5 bangles. Okay. Now, $23.75. You want to buy this, okay? And you gave the cashier $30. How much change will you get? Okay. So our number sentence is $30 minus $23.75. Okay, let's leave it first, and then let's do the working here. Okay, so $30 minus $23.75. So as you can see, 30 is a whole number. So in this case, we'll just add a 0 at the end. Okay. I just need to put this down. Okay. So 5 minus 0, we can't do it. So we have to regroup all of this. Okay. one by one. So since this one is 0 and this one is 0, so we'll get, or we will regroup the 3 or the digit in the tens place. So 3 will become 2 and this will become 10. Okay, so that's the time that we can regroup these two, the digit in the ones place and the digit in the tens place. Okay, so you take 1 here. This one is to show you the step by step. Okay, so 10 will become 9 and this will become 10. Why is it 0? It should be 9. Okay, and that's the time that we can regroup these two places. Okay, so this will become 9 and this will become 10. Okay, when we subtract with zeros, make sure you regroup them one by one, okay, so that you know the concept. So all of this, we're not going to use this anymore because we regrouped them already. Okay, so put column. Okay, so 10 minus 5 is 5, 9 minus 7 is 2, then the decimal point, 9 minus 3 is 6, 2 minus 2 is 0. So we don't need to put the 0 there. Okay, so that means your change is $6.25. $6.25. There you have it. Now let's move on to question number 3. Okay. So the mass of a bag of red beans was 1.2 kilograms. A bag of red beans. The mass of the bag of kidney beans was 0.85 kilograms. What was the total mass of 4 such bag of beans in one bag of kidney beans? Okay, so I think I need to add this again. Okay, so again, two-step. So we know that one bag is 1.2 kilograms and one bag of kidney is 0.85. No, there are 4 such bag beans. So let's say that this one is your bag of red beans. So again, that's 1.2 kilograms. I'll make it bigger. Okay? So the copying, so we need to draw 4 because it says 4 such bag beans. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the bag of kidney beans, which is 0.85. Okay, so not the same as this, since it's only 0.85 compared to this, so 1.2. So the size of our model will not be the same as this. Okay, so this one is 0.85 kilograms. Okay, you may write the unit here or not. It's the same thing as long as in the final answer you know the concept. Okay, so here the mass of each, or it says red beans is 1.2 kilograms. So 1.2. Okay, so that means all of this is 1.2. 1.2, 1.2. Now, so we now have 4 bag of beans. Red beans. Oh, this one should be red beans. Bag of red beans. Why red? Red. Where is it? Red beans. And 1 bag of kidney beans. Okay. So it says total. So if we're talking about total, so we just add all of this. Okay. So question mark here because we don't know the total. Okay. So it's either You're going to add all of this 1.2, 1.2, 1.2, then add all of this together with 0.85, then that's the answer. Okay, or you may multiply 1.2 times 4, then add this 0.85 later. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is to multiply first 1.2 times 4. Okay. And then, okay, so 2 times 4 is 8. And then the decimal point, and then 4. So the mass of the 4 red beans, bag of red beans is 4.8. So after getting the mass of the 4 red beans, we're going to add the 0.85. Okay, so 4.8 plus 0.85. So this one we just add 0. Okay, with or without it's the same. So 5, 8 plus 8 is 16, regroup. So we put 6 here and then put 1 on top of 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. Don't forget the decimal. Okay, so our first step is 1.2 multiplied by 4, and the answer is 4.8. Then the second step is 4.8 plus 0.85 is equal to 5.65. So our unit is kilograms. This one is also kilograms. Okay? So it's the same as adding 1.2 4 times to m 0.85. Okay? It's the same thing. When you add this, it's 5. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 8 is 16. Regroup, put 1 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5.65. Okay. So the reason why I multiplied 1.2 by 4 is for me to know the mass of the 4 bags of red beans. Okay. And then you just add the kidney beans. So it's the same thing. Okay. Which method you want to use. Okay. Let's move on to question number 4. Okay, this one, you can find this question in the guided practice of your textbook, page 126. So June made 18.4 liters of lemonade for a party. Her guests drank 11.38 liters of lemonade. She poured the remaining lemonade equally into 3 containers. So we have 2 questions, A and B. So how much lemonade did she have left after the party? How much lemonade did each container contain? Okay, so we have this amount of lemonade, which is 18.4. So her guest drank 11.38. So when you drink, then you need to find the remaining, right? So in this case, let us draw a model here. So let's say this is the lemonade that you have at first, which is how many? How many do you think? How many do you think? All right, 18.4. So I'm going to write 18.4 here. 18.4 liters. Okay, so her guest drank 11.38. So we're going to take away this part to show that this one is okay because our guest drunk, right? So we'll take this away. So I'll put here on top. Okay, so this is the amount that we took away, which is 11.38 liters. Okay, so this one is the remaining. Okay, the remaining. How do we get the remaining? The remainder. Okay, so the remainder working. So 18.4 minus 11.38. Okay, so when you subtract, this one, you need to add 0. Okay, so we cannot subtract 8 from 0, so we have to regroup 4 and 0. So we'll take 1 from 4, 4 becomes 3. And then the one that we took, 1, we'll add this to 0. Okay, because 0, we took 1 from here, that is 10. So 10 minus 8 is 2, 3 minus 3 is 0, 8 minus 1 is 7, 1 minus 1 is 0. So just put the decimal there. Okay, so that means this is the amount of lemonade left after the party. I'm going to put this one here, 7.02 liters. Okay, and left. We're going to label this. And then what did we do with the lemonade left? It says she poured the remaining lemonade equally into 3 containers. Okay, 3 containers. So let's say this one. This is the lemonade left here. Then it says equal into 3 containers. So we'll just divide this into 3. Okay. Equally. So they're the same. They're equal. So this one is 7.2 to get each one of them. How do we know each container here? Okay, so all we have to do is to divide this by 1, 2, 3. So every time we get this, the number of each item in each group, we just have to divide it. Okay, so 7.02 divided by 3. Oh, we forgot to write our number sentence here. It should be the number sentence before doing this. Okay, so 18.4 minus 11.38 liters is equal to 7.02 liters. And then 3.2 divided by 3. Okay, we don't know yet, so let's do it. 7 divided by 3 is, when you count by 3, again, let's do. multiples 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we can use more than 7, which is 9, so we'll just use 6. So 1, 2. So 7 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract 7 minus 6 is 1. Then the decimal on top. Put the decimal. Then bring down 0. So 10 divided by 3 is, so 1, 2, 3, 9. 9. Oh, sorry, 3. And then this one is 9. So 10 minus 9 is 1. Bring down 2. 12 divided by 3, we have 12 here, exactly 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 2.34. 2.34 liters. So there you have it. So the amount of lemonade in each container is 2.34 liters. Now question number 5. Kit saved $12.15. Should be with dollar sign. Carl saved 3 times as much as Kit. Mia saved $24 less than Carl. How much money did Mia save? Okay, we are comparing 3 people here. Kit, Carl, and Mia. Okay? So it says Kit saved $12.15. So let's label it. So this one is Kit. This one is Mia. And M. So it says that this one is for Kit, which is $12.15. I need to make it bigger. So $12.15. Carl saved 3 times. Oh, Carl first. Carl. So C. We'll put C for Carl. It says 3 times. So definitely Carl will have 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Kit has $12.15. Carl saved 3 times as much as Kit. So 1, 2, 3. And then it says Mia saved $24.50 less than Carl. Okay. So Mia, this is Mia. So M. So we'll draw this model for Mia. Since Mia has less, how much less? $24.50. Okay, it says $24.50. Move. $24.50. Okay, so how do we solve this kind of problem? Okay, so we need to find first Carl because we don't know how much money does she have. Then later on, we'll be able to find Mia. Okay, so the first step is let's find Carl. Okay, Carl. So $12.15 multiplied by 3 is equal to blank. Okay, so $12.15 multiplied by 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. Regroup. So 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. Then the decimal point. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. So Carl has $36 and 45 cents. This is Carl. Let's put the name of Carl. Okay, so that's the time that we can compare Carl and Mia. Okay, so Mia saved less than Carl. That means Mia has less than Carl by $24.50. So we know Carl's money is this much. So to find Mia, so we just need to subtract the two numbers. Okay, so $24. Oh, no, not 24, 36. $36.45 minus $24.50. Okay, so 5 minus 0 is 5, 4 minus 5 cannot, so we have to regroup this. So 6 becomes 5, this becomes 14. So 14 minus 5 is 9, decimal point. 5 minus 4 is 1. And then this one is 3 minus 2 is 1. So $11.95. This is the amount of money that Mia has. $11.95. Because the space is not enough, that's why it can. Okay. So the number sentence is $36.45 minus $24.50 is equal to $11.95. So that's how we solve it. The problem looks too short, but it requires you to solve 2 steps. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Nathan jogged 4.55 kilometers on Monday. He jogged 1.78 kilometers more than on Tuesday than on Monday. What was the distance he jogged on both days? Okay, so we have 2 different days, Monday and Tuesday. So let's say this is Monday. He jogged 4.55 kilometers. And then on Tuesday, it says 1.7 kilometers more on Tuesday than on Monday. So if he jogged this much on Monday, then he jogged more on Tuesday. So this one, the extra is for the 1.78 kilometers. So 1.78 kilometers. Okay. So what was the distance he jogged in both days, Monday and Tuesday? So first we need to find the distance that he jogged on Tuesday. And then both days. So this bracket, that means we need to add Monday and Tuesday. Okay, let's find Tuesday first. So Tuesday, 4.55 plus 1.78 is equal to blank. Let's do the working. 4.55 plus 1.78. So 5 plus 8 is 13. Regroup. What? 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 1 is 13 again. Regroup. So decimal point. This one is 6. So he ran 6.33 kilometers on Tuesday. So 6.33 kilometers. Now it says, what was the distance he jogged on both days? So we have Monday and Tuesday. Stable days Tuesday. Okay. So we know that Monday is 4.55 and then Tuesday 6.33. So both together, both days, that means we need to add. So $4 and 4.55 kilometers plus 1.78 kilometers. Just put the unit at the end. Okay, let's do the working. So 4.55 plus 1.78 is add the two. Okay, so 5 plus 8 is 13. 1 point, what did we have? Oh, sorry, we're going back. So 4.55 plus 6.33. 6.33. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8 again. Decimal point, so 4 plus 6 is 10. So we have 10.88 kilometers on both days. 10.88 kilometers on both days. Okay, so we're done solving this. Question number 7. This question number 7 is in your workbook, practice 2, solving word problems, page 103. Alright, so question number 7. Peter bought 3 similar packets of potato chips for $4.65. So how much did each packet of potato chips cost? And how much did 8 such packets of potato chips cost? Okay, so this one is similar to the previous question that we answered here. Okay, so letter A, and then we have letter B later. Okay, so 3 packets. So let's say these are the packets. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the total, it says the total is $4.65. So the total is $4.65. Okay, the question is, how much did each packet of potato chips cost? Okay, so we have 3 packets, the total is $4. How do we find each? We're talking about each. Okay, that means we need to divide. Okay, so letter A, so $4.65 divided by 3. Okay, we don't know yet, so that's what we need to do. We need to figure it out. So $4.65 divided by 3. Okay, so again, multiples of 3. So 4 divided by 3 is 1. And then this one is 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Then the decimal point. Then bring down 6. So 16 divided by 3 is, when you count by 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So 16, so we can use 15. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. So 5 times 3 is 15. Now 16 minus 15 is 1, or 6 minus 5 is 1. Then bring down 5. So 15 again, so that is 5. So the cost of each potato chip is $1.55. So we're done with letter A. Now let's move on to letter B. How much did each such packets of potato chips cost? So we know the price of each, which is $1.55. Now if we're looking for 8, so what do we do? Right? So to find the answer, we just have to, you guess, multiply. Very good. So we have to multiply. So $1.55 times 8 is equal to blank. So let's do the working. This is for letter A, and this is for letter B. $1.55 times 8. Where's the bottom? Okay. So 8 times 5 is 40. Regroup. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 4, 44. Regroup. And then 8 times 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. So 2, 1. So $12.40. So we're done solving it. $12.40. So there you have it. Now let's move on to question number 8. Okay. So David made some fruit punch by mixing mango juice and pineapple juice. He used 2.05 liters of mango juice and twice as much as pineapple juice as mango juice to make the fruit punch. How much pineapple juice did David use, and how much fruit punch did David make? Okay, so let's solve the letter A first. How much pineapple juice did David use? Okay, so we have MJ, or mango juice. It says 2.05 liters. Okay, and then pineapple juice, it says twice as much as pineapple juice. So this one is PJ, pineapple juice. Twice means 2 times. Okay, so 1 and 2. So we can get now, can solve letter E now. How much pineapple juice? So it's only, we're going to add only 2 numbers. So it's either you multiply this 2.05 by 2 or 2.05 plus 2.05. Okay. So letter A. So in this case, I'll just use addition. Okay. 0.05 plus 2.05. And the answer is this one is 10. 5 plus 5 is 0. 10, regroup, and then 1, 4. And the decimal point, don't forget, yeah? So 4.1 liters. So that's the amount of pineapple juice that David used. 4.1 liters. Okay, let's write the number sentence. 2.05 multiplied by 2 or plus 2, 2.05 is equal to 4.1 liters. Okay, so we know the mango juice and we know the pineapple juice. Then we can proceed to letter B. How much fruit punch did David make? So all of this is a fruit punch, right? So what do we do to find the fruit punch? Hmm. So we don't know, right? So that's question mark. Okay. So what do? We add. Okay. Because we're making a fruit punch. So mango juice is 2.05 and then the pineapple juice is 4.1 liters. So this is my solution for letter B. 2.05. Then I need to add the pineapple juice, which is 4.1. Okay, so this one with or without 0, it's the same. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 1 plus 0 is 1. The decimal point, 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6.15 liters. So we're done solving this problem. Let's proceed to the next question. Okay, so tin A contains 4.08 liters of blue paint. Tin B contains 5.61 liters of white paint. Joe will mix the paint from both tins. He then used 1.25 liters of the paint. So how much paint did Joe will have left? Okay, so the first, uh, uh, this one is a two-step word problem. So the first step is we need to find the total paint, okay, of tin A and tin B because it says Joe will mix the paint from both tins. Okay, so let's say this is the tin A, which is 4.08. And then tin B has more, right? It is more than the tin A. So it will be longer than. So 5.61 liters. Okay, so what did he do? He mixed these two, right? So what do we do first? If we mix, what do? We combine. Let's combine this. So if we combine, what do? We add. So this one doesn't have question A like question B, so you don't need to write, oh, this is my solution for letter A. But make sure that you do it uh, clearly, yeah? Solve it clearly and or organize, make it organized. Okay, so 4.08 plus 5.61. Okay. This one you don't need to write, oh, this may letter A, letter B. No, because we don't have question A and question B. Okay, just make sure it's organized. Okay, so 4.08 plus 5.61. 5.61. So 8 plus 1 is 9. Then this one is 6. Decimal, this one is 9. So 9.69 liters. 9.6169 liters. So this is the amount of uh, the paint from both tints. Okay, and what's next? He then used 1.25 liters of the paint. So when you use, okay, we subtract. Okay, how much paint did Joel have left? Okay, so I'm left, so you use. So 9.69 minus 1.25 liters. So 1.25 liters. Okay, let's figure it out. So 9.69 minus 1.25. Okay, so 9.69 minus 1.25. So 9 minus 5 is 4. And then 6 minus 2 is 4. Decimal. This one is 8. So 8.44 liters. 8.44 liters. Right. So that's it. Let's move on to question number 10. Okay, so 4 identical staples cost $25. A stapler costs 5 times as much as a box of paper clips. Find the cost of a box of paper clips. Okay, so 4 identical staples or staplers. Why staples? This one is staplers. Okay, staplers. So 4. Let's draw 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is staplers. Alright, so 24. Okay, I think I have to make this lower. Hmm. Staplers. So the total is $25. $25. Okay, 20, $25. Okay, and then a stapler costs, so one stapler, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So one stapler costs 5 times as much as a box of paper clips. Okay, so this one is one box of paper clips. Okay, so it says 5 times. So this one says 5 times. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mhm. All right. So one stapler or a stapler costs 5 times as much as a box of paper clips. So that means this one is the box of paper clips. And then one stapler is 5 times of the paper clips. Okay? So all we have to do, this one is a two-step word problem. Okay, so the first step is to find the cost of each stapler. Now there are 4 staplers, right? So our first step is to find the cost of each stapler. So $25 divided by 4. Where did we get 4? This one is one stapler. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 25 divided by 4. 25 divided by 4. Hmm, top border and then this one is left. So 25 divided by 4. Okay, so this one is a whole number. So we can use, we'll do the multiples of 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Okay, so I told you before that you have to divide the digit one by one. Okay, I'll show you later on doing it. Okay, so 25 divided by 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. This one is 24. So if you use 2 digits, okay, make sure that you put your answer on top of the very last digit that you use. Okay, so 6 times 4 is 24. Then 5 minus 4 is 1. And since this one is money, okay, so we need to add 0. 0. So when you add 0, make sure to use that 0. And you have to put your answer on top of the 0 that you added. So 10 divided by 4 is 1, 2, which is 8. Then subtract 10 minus 8 is 2. Don't add 0 again. 20 divided by 4 is 5. So nothing's left. Okay, so $6.25. So that's the amount of each stapler. $6.25, $6.25, $6.25, $6.25. Now that we know the price of each stapler, okay, we can divide this now by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so $6.25 divided by 5. Why you need to divide it by 5? Because it says a box of stapler is 5. No, one stapler, okay, one stapler costs 5 times as one box of paper clips. Okay, so divide it. Divided by 5. So this is 5, and then this one is $6.25. Okay, so 6 divided by 5 is 1. Multiples of 6 here, 5. So 5. So 6 minus 5 is 1. Then the decimal point, so 2. So 12 divided by 5 is 2. And this is 5 times 2 is 10, right? So 2, bring down 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So there you have it. We have an answer. So it's $1.25. $1.25. Okay? So 4 identical staplers cost $25. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A stapler costs 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As much as a box of paper clips. So the first step, 25 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4 staplers. So each stapler is $6.25. Price each stapler. Then says here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So divided by 5, so 1.25. So that's the price of one box of paper clips. Question number 10. 11. Celine used 4.08 meters of cloth to sew a dress. She used 1.2 meters less cloth to sew a skirt. How much cloth did Celine need to sew 5 such skirts? We have dress and we have skirt. So we have dress and then we have the skirt. So this is, let's say onion, let's say this is the dress, which is 4.08 meters. And then she used less cloth to sew a skirt. Okay, skirt. Less. So let's say this is the less. This part here. This is the less, which is 1.2 meters. Okay, so how do we find this? Okay, the skirt. How do you find the skirt? So again, the dress is 4.08. She used 1.2 meters less cloth to sew a skirt. So how do you find this? We need to, all right, very good. So we need to subtract the two numbers for us to get this. Okay, so first step, 4.08 minus 1.2. Let's do the working. So 4.08 minus minus 1.2. Okay. So with or without 0, it's the same. So it's 8. Better add 0 because later when you subtract, if there's no 0 on top, you cannot leave it blank. Okay, so you just add 0. So 8 minus 0 is 8. So we cannot subtract 2 from 0. So we have to regroup these two, 0 and 4. So this becomes 3 and this becomes 10. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 3. Oh, this one is 4 at first, right? And then it made it 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So 2.88. So this one is 2.88 meters. Okay? 2.88 meters. So we know the length of cloth that she used to sew a dress, and then length of cloth to sew a skirt, which is 2.88. So how much cloth did Celine need to sew 5 such skirts? Okay, so again, this one is one skirt, 2.88. So what if we need to find the total length of the cloth for 5 skirts? Okay, so we need to multiply. Okay, so 2.88 times 5. So 2.88 times 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. Regroup. 40. 8 times 5, 40 plus 4, 44. Regroup. So 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. Don't forget the decimal. So 14. So 14.4 or 14.40. 14.4 meters. Okay, since this one is not about money, so you can leave your answer without 0. So 14.4 meters. Unless stated here, give your answer with 2 decimal places. Right? Correct the 2 decimal places. So that's a time that even if it's without 0, then you have to add 0 at the end because you're required to give your answer with 2 decimal places. Okay? Next. Number 12. So Brittany saved $9.20 a week for 4 weeks. She needed to save another $15.60 to buy a computer game. What was the price of the computer game? So let's find first the amount that she saved for 4 weeks. So it says a week. Okay, so let's draw. This one is 1 week. And that is $9.20. Okay, that's 1 week. Now we need 4 weeks, right? So you just copy, paste. Okay, so let's find the total amount that she saved in 4 weeks. Okay. So that will be our first step. Okay, so it's either you add all of this or you multiply it by 4. Okay, so $9.20 times 4. Okay, so look at this. We're talking about money, so we don't have a number which is 9.2 only, right? So we have 0 at the end. So $9.20 times 4. Okay, it's this also the same thing as 9.2 times 4. Okay, I'll show you two methods or two ways. Okay, so 4 times 0 is 0, 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and then the decimal point, 9 times 4 is 36, $36.20. How about this one? So this one is 8, decimal point, 36. So $36.80. So we're talking about money, right? So we just add 0 at the end. Okay? So $36.80. So that's the amount of money that she saved for 4 weeks. Okay? Because, okay, what are we going to do next? She needed to save another $15.60 to buy a computer game. So all of this amount of money that she saved for 4 weeks, and then another savings, that will be the cost of the computer game. So $36.80. Okay, so the computer game, we just have to add that number. $36.80 plus, this is the amount that she saved, yeah, in 4 weeks, and then the amount that she will save, okay, $15.16. $15.60. Okay, let's do working. So $36.80 plus $15.60. Okay, so 0, 8 plus 4, 8 plus 6 is 14, regroup, 1 here, so 7 plus 5 is 12, regroup, so 5, then the decimal point, so $52.14. That means this is the price of the computer game. Okay, again, we're talking about money, so do not give your answer 52.4. Okay, always we do that, two decimal places. Next question. So the total mass of two similar clay pots and two similar metal pots was 13.2 kilograms. The mass of one such clay pot was 3 times the mass of a metal pot. So what was the mass of a clay pot? So it's a good thing we're using Microsoft Excel so I can show you clearly. Okay, so let's say this one. So we have two different pots, a clay and metal pot. Okay, let's do first the two clay pots. Okay, so let's say this one is 1, 2. Okay, and then it says the mass of one such clay pot was 3 times the mass of the metal pot. Okay, so two metal pots. Okay? So that means this one is 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's show you this first. Okay, so this is the one pot, clay pot, and then the second clay pot. Okay, and the mass of one such clay pot was 3 times the mass of a metal pot. So that means this is the metal pot. So one metal pot, and then let's add another, this one, 2. So it says 2 metal pots, 1, 2. And the total is, this is the total. Okay, so first step, we need to find this part. Okay, so this one is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you divide it by 3, so make sure the other one will be divided by 3 also. Okay, and the total is 13.2 kilograms. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 13.2 divided by how many number of units? Okay, divided by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is equal to blank. Okay. So 13.2 divided by 8. Divided by 8. So multiples of 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32. Okay, let's stop there because this one is small number only. So 1 divided by 3 is 0. Okay, so 0 also. Then bring down 1. Because 1 minus 0 is 1, right? So put 1 here and then 3. So 13 divided by 8. So cannot use 16 because it's more than 13. So we'll choose 8. That is 1 and 8. So 13 minus 8 is 5. Use the decimal and then bring down 2. So 52 divided by 8. So you keep doing it. So this one is 40, 48, then 56. So we just use this part. Okay, we'll use 48. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 14, 8. Okay, then we have to subtract. So regroup because we cannot subtract 8 from 2. Okay, so this becomes, or you can just subtract 52 minus 48. Okay, 48 you count until 52 you get 4, right? Then add 0. So 40 divided by 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is 40. Nothing's left. Okay, so 1.65. So 1.65 kilograms. Oh, why 1.64? So sorry, it's 1.65 kilograms. So that's the mass of each unit. Okay, now we can find the mass of, what was the mass of a clay pot? Okay, so again, this one is one clay pot, right? So there are 3 units, so 1.65 times 3. So 1.65 times 3. Okay, so 1.65 times 3. Okay, so 5 times 3 is 15, regroup. So 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19, regroup. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So 4.95 kilograms. YKF. Okay. Question number 14. Jamie spent a total of $11.60 on 5 identical pens and a ruler. A ruler cost $1.30 less than a pen. How much did each pen cost? Okay, so we have 5 pens. So let's draw. So let's say this one is the 5 pens. So 1. These are the 5 pens. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 pens. A ruler or one ruler, okay, it is less $1.30 less than a pen. Okay, it's less than, it's not the price of the ruler. Okay, so $1.30 less than a pen. So let's say this is the pen, the ruler. Okay, this is the pen, this is the ruler, and its price is less than, right? So this much, this part. Okay, mhm. Okay, very small, right? So this is $1.30. And then the total. Let's not forget the total because it says total. This one and this one. The total is $11.60. Okay, so we have the model ready. So how much did each pen cost? So this one is $1.30. Let's add this $1.30 so that we can make another pen. Okay, we can have another pen. Okay, so we'll add $1.30 here. Okay, to the total. So $11.60 plus $1.30. Okay, so 0, 9, 2, and 1. Okay. Okay, why do we need to add $1.30 to the total? So that we can make one pen here. Okay, to make this one pen also. So if you add here, you also add here. Okay, so if you do that, we can now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Okay, so $11.60 plus $1.30 is equal to $12.90. The second one is we need to divide this by 6. So $12.90 divided by 6. Divided by 6 is equal to, we don't know, so that's the time that we are going to use the long division. $12.90 divided by 6. Top and left. Okay. So say 1 divided by 6 is 0, or we can use 2 digits. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. Okay. When you use 2 digits, you don't write the answer 2 on the first digit. Okay, this one is totally wrong. Okay. That is, you will do that if you use 1 digit only. So 1 divided by 6 cannot, right? So 2. So that is 12. Then the decimal point, then you have to use 9. So 9 divided by 6, okay, again 6, 12, 18, and 24. So 9, we'll just use 6 because 12 is more than 9. So 1. So 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract. 9 minus 6 is 3. And then you still have the 0 there. So 30 divided by 6 is, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Okay, so there you have it. $2.15. So that's the price of each pen. $2.15. And lastly, for the last question, okay, the total distance from Timothy's house to his school was 9.18 kilometers. He traveled the bus part of the journey and walked the rest of the way. The distance he walked was 7.95 kilometers less than the distance he traveled by bus. How far did Timothy walk? Okay, so we have he traveled by bus and by walking. Okay, so let's say this is the part that he traveled by bus. Okay, and then the total distance. So this one, total is 9.18 kilometers. Okay, so it says he traveled by bus for part of the journey and walked the rest of the way. Okay, so the distance he walked was 7.95 less than the distance he traveled by bus. Okay, so this means, oh, it doesn't mean that the distance he walked was this one, yeah? It says less than. Okay, so where will we put it? Here. Hmm. 7.95. So 7.95 kilometers. So how do we get this part? The one that he walked. Okay, so let's subtract these two numbers, the total and the one that he says 7.95 kilometers less than the distance he traveled by bus. Okay, so 9.18 minus 7.95. So 8 minus 5 is 3. We can subtract 9 from 1, so we have to regroup. So this becomes 8, and this becomes 11. So 11 minus 9 is 2. 8 minus 7 is 1. Oh, this one is 1. So 1.23. So the distance that he traveled by walking is 1.23 kilometers. Okay, so how far did Timothy walk? Okay, so it's not yet, oh, so 1.23, so that's the first. So 9.18 minus 7.95 is equal to 1.23 kilometers. Okay, so since this one is total, okay, when you take away 7.95, this part, okay, you take this away, you will see that there are still two same units. Okay, so 1, 2. So that means we still need to divide this by 2. So 1.23 divided by 2 is equal to blank. Okay, so 1.23 is 2. Okay, so 1 divided by 2 cannot, so that is 0, 0, then 1, the decimal point, then bring down 2, so 12 divided by 2 is 6, and this is 12, 12 minus 12 is 0, so 3, okay, so 3 divided by 2 is 1, this is 2, okay, you add 0, it's okay to add 0, okay, then 0. So 20 divided by 2 is, oh, 6, oh, sorry, 3 minus 2 is 1, forgot to subtract, and then bring down 0. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 5 times 2 is 10, then 0. So 0.65, 0.615 kilometers. So Timothy walked 0.615 kilometers. Okay, that's the end. Okay, hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.